Hey everybody, JB here. Welcome back to part 11 of the Riverbend Spring Series. We've completed all of our plowing and seeding for the season, and we're just waiting for winter to get over so harvest season can begin. Before the winter gets over, we do have some things to take care of. We need to make sure that our pig feed has been distributed to where it needs to go. We need to make sure our productions are working the way they're supposed to be. So let's get to it. Just taking a quick look at our finances, you can see that since October, we've been slowly decreasing in the amount of money that we've made. This is just from, I think, lack of steady production. Looks like we only have a little over 500 liters worth of wheat to draw from, and in lazy distribution, it says 6, but I think we're going to shut this off for now. I think we've pretty much got everything we want out of that production. It's going to cost us more to keep running it than what we're going to sell something for. Straw production's good. We can let that go for another month or so, but we'll take a look at it again. Piggies, I really want to start getting these pigs on a cycle to where I can have 80 pigs at a time in this pigsty. So these pigs in the 21, 17, and 13 months that are reproducing around the same time, I think I'm going to sell all the pigs with the exception of them. And that'll get us on a good reproduction cycle. We're now in April. We've got some stuff to move around and a couple of things to do. It is not harvest time just yet, but let's take a look at how our productions are doing. It looks like the straw production has finally run out, so we'll go ahead and shut that off. And let's switch over to our finances. Nope, I want finances. There we go. And it looks like we are officially not making any money anymore. So can't wait until harvest time. I have made the worst mistake in Farming Simulator history. I got to August and was getting ready for the harvest, but it started raining. So I fast forwarded without moving the clock ahead enough. And it fast forwarded me to September. As you can see, all of our fields now have withered crops. Every single one. See that? You don't want to do that. So now we have to figure out how we're going to fix this. Despite me making a really bad mistake, there isn't really a way for us to fix it. So what we're going to do is just work as if we're losing this crop for this year, and we've got a plan for next year. I told you that we were selling our older Massey Ferguson, so we'll get rid of that. I'm also getting rid of the subsoiler and the seeder. Not really getting much money off of them. And the first thing I'm going to purchase is a replacement tractor. I don't think I need anything high powered. I think I'm just going to go back for another Massey Ferguson 8. Except I'll go for the high horsepower, the 305. Put some Michelin tires on there. Don't need beacons. Don't need warning signs. Don't need speed stickers. Don't need front loader. All Alright. So now we have 2 Massey Ferguson 8s. And now for cultivator. This one has a cedar unit you can put on it. Let's see if there's any. Okay, so this one's a little bit bigger and runs faster. 11 miles an hour at 12.2 meters. That's an option. I don't have enough horsepower for that. Lemken don't have enough horsepower. Do for the Einbruck and for the K-brand. Looks like it's either the K-brand or the Horsch. Just don't know if that's what I want, though. I wonder if there's any direct. Ooh, you know what? I think. Yes, I did. I did download that mod. And these are direct drills. This is 270. Something like this would work really well. So direct drill, you don't have to prep the field any. You don't have to cultivate it or plow it. You're still going to deal with weeds. These are not direct drill. So do I want to spend the money is what it boils down to. Since we're not getting an income this year, I think I'm just going to go ahead and man, I don't want to bankrupt myself. I think I'll be good. I'm spending the money. So we've got this direct drill. Go get it picked up, bring it back to the farm. Alright, back here on the farm. And it looks like we're having issues getting these seed and fertilizer mods to work. I've been having that trouble in my other series, the Michigan series. They didn't work on my Kinsey planter that I'm using over there. But it's alright. AI workers will buy the seed anyway. Make sure we're on wheat. Make sure the AI workers got it down. And we'll get watch as he gets started here just to make sure he's doing what he needs to do. Okay. Well, that was anticlimactic. So with these direct drill seeders, they basically have a set of discs in front of the seed injectors, so it breaks up the ground before the injectors actually inject the seed into the ground. That's why you don't have to have any cultivation or plowing beforehand on a field before you do the seeding. And let's take a look at our pigsty. We did talk earlier about getting all the pigs that are on the same reproduction cycle. It looks like we do have 40 pigs that are on the same reproduction cycle. Let's get rid of the ones that aren't. So definitely the 37 months. They were not on the same reproduction cycle. So made some money off of them. And then those three were on the same. I don't remember which ones. There was 40 of them. Was the top three. So the 19, 15, and 11 will sell too. So we get rid of 19, 15, and 11. Okay. So now, in theory, we'll have 40 pigs that are on the same reproduction cycle. They'll have 40 piglets, and then those 40 piglets will be on the same reproduction cycle as well. Since he's out doing the seeding, I'm going to go ahead and get the pig food moved around where we need it. So they're about halfway empty on the pigsty. I did just get rid of 40 pigs, so it shouldn't drop too much. So I know that we're going to have extra coming out of our production. And if we needed to use it, like say if we needed money for something, we would be able to use that to make money. So I already moved everything from the production over to this silo. So we'll just get a full load here in the silo, fill up the pigsty, and then put the access back in. So with us having 40 pigs, and then we'll have 40 piglets. The piglets don't consume as much as the full-size pigs do. I'm pretty sure that we'll be able to hold off until the next harvest production time if I don't have to sell any pig food over this winter, this upcoming winter. Well, we're finally finishing up our last field here. We're all seeded again for wheat. Don't think I'll be making that mistake again. And I'm not really, I'm not one of those players that saves my game after every step that I do. You know, number one, I usually forget, and number two, I don't really think that I didn't think there was ever a reason to go back on something. You know, if I'm going to play the game, I'm going to play the game. If I screw up, I'm going to screw up. So, but screw up was good enough to where we've got no wheat, no straw for this year. So, I guess there's a place for it and a reason for it. A reason why other creators do it. I learned my lesson, though. We've moved forward to October, and we're going to go through and do the weeding. We know that without plowing, actually that field doesn't look like it has any weeds in it. Let's take a look here. Oh, okay, so our 3 older fields don't need weeding, just the 2 new fields. So we'll head up there, get those weeds taken care of, and we should be good for fertilizing. And then after fertilizing, we can hopefully wait until next harvest. We're finishing up the last field here. Got one more strip to go. Get these trees out of the way so we can see. And there we go. All done. So we'll get the equipment put away, cleaned up, and get ready for fertilizing. If we need it anyway. I just did a quick check off camera, and it turns out that all of our fields are still in the second stage of fertilizing, so we're not going to need to do any fertilizer this season. At least that'll save us a little bit of money. Well, I think we learned a lot of very important lessons in this part. But regardless, we've got our fields already reseeded, and we've got a little bit of money. Well, not a little bit. We got a good amount of money in the bank. We'll be good until the next harvest. But until then, I'm going to refrain from buying anything just in case. If you liked seeing me virtually suffer today, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And hit that notification bell if you want to be notified of any other videos I come out with in the future. If you want to take a look at my Michigan series, you can check out that playlist in the top left-hand corner of the screen now. And if you missed anything from the Riverbend Spring series, you can check out that playlist in the bottom left-hand screen part of your screen now. Thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful day.